Hello guys, this is Mike from programming.org. In this video, I wanted to keep on moving with our RESTful blogs controller. If you notice, we've done the index, which shows all of our blogs. We've created the create method, we've created the store method, and the show method. Well, now I want to create this edit method, and what this does is it shows the form for editing the specified resource. So what this means is we're going to give it the ID of the blog that we want to edit. So it's very easy. All we want to do is we want to find the blog by the specified ID, and we want to create a view which is very similar to the create form that we made, except for we're just going to be tweaking some of the things within either the title or the body. So let's go about that real quick. So we're going to be writing pretty much the same code as above. Find or fail by the ID. And then we want to return a view. This time it's blogs.edit, okay? But we want to pass this blog. So we're going to say with blog. All right? So let's save that. And what we want to do now is we need to create this view, blogs.edit. So let's go into our blogs under our views folder and create a new file called edit.blade.php. Alright, and what I want to do is I basically want to make an almost identical page to this create blog page. So edit.blade.php, and we're going to extend our layouts.master again, and we're going to create a section called content, and inside of our content I want to give an h1, and inside of our h1 I'm going to say edit, and then I'm going to say blog title. Alright, just to give it the title of the blog, and we need to end the section down here, or stop, however you want to do it. So I want to come over to create.blade.php, and I want to take this whole form because we're doing pretty much an identical task, except for the URL will be a little bit different. So let's just steal this real quick and bring it over into our edit page. Alright, the only thing we're going to change is this right here. Alright, so let's take that out for now. I'm going to save this. So let's go see the URL that we need to specify to be able to look at this edit page. So we're going to go here and look at our route list, and here it is. For blogs.edit, we need blogs, and then we need the ID of our blog, and then /edit. So let's go to Google Chrome real quick. And let's see how we're going to go about that. We're going to say blogs, and let's just say ID1 and edit. So cool, we got back my first blog. The only problem is we haven't set the method or the action for this form, and we also don't have the existing blog title and blog body. So how can we go about getting that? So let's go back to Sublime Text and see how we can do this. Alright, so what we're going to do now is I need to set the method and action inside of this open method on our form facade. But what is going to be the method? So let's go back to our terminal, and the method is going to be our patch method. Alright, so we're going to be patching this to blogs and then the wildcard with the ID of blogs. So let's go back to Sublime Text. So inside of here, we're going to say method, and we're going to say patch. Alright, now we need to set the action. What is the action going to be? We're going to say blogs controller at update. Alright, but we need to know which blog we're updating, so we need to actually pass in the blog ID. So let's wrap this in brackets so we can give it the blog ID. There we go. Cool, so everything looks good. The only problem now still is we're not going to be getting the data from the original blog. So the way we're going to do that is we're going to have what's called form model binding, which means we're just going to pass in the eloquent model into this form. So what we're going to do is we're going to change this from form open to form model, and then we're going to pass in our blog right here. Alright, so save that, and let's go back to Chrome, refresh. Oh, and I got an error. I know what I did. Let's go back to Sublime Text. I need to wrap this whole thing in brackets. Alright, save, and now let's go back to Chrome, refresh. And we have my first blog with everything in it. So let's say my first revised blog, and we're going to say my first revised blog from a Laravel site. So I want to go back and actually change this to edit blog, but for now let's just say add blog and hit it. And nothing happened. Why not? So let's figure out why this isn't working. Let's go back to Sublime Text and go into our blogs controller, and we're calling update, but nothing is happening. That's because nothing is in the method. Alright, so let's write this update method real quick. So we have this request again. Let's go back up here, and we have our blog request, and all we have to do is write the same thing out. So let's say blog request, because we needed to pass the same request, but we also need to find the blog. So we're going to say blog equals blog find or fail at the given ID, and then we need to pass the request. So all we have to say is blog update request all. Cool. So that's working. So we want to return a redirect back to blogs. Alright, and let's go to Google Chrome, fresh. Let's go to our latest blogs, and we have my first revised blog. Awesome, so let's see if we can do it here. My second blog entry. We're going to edit this, /edit. Alright, my second revised blog. Hello, I'm really good at this. For the second time. And let's create that, and it sent us back, and we have all of our updated content. Awesome. Well, let's go back and fix that button real quick. Go back to Sublime Text, and we need to go to our view, our edit view, and we're going to say edit blog. Cool. Alright, so let's go back to our blogs controller, and what we've done now is we've created this edit method and this update method. And let's go back to look at our route list. We have a very clean and elegant way of showing blogs through a URL. So we can post and get, we can create, we can put, delete, patch, and so on, and we have these very simple URLs that are very clean. So that is what a RESTful example looks like. And we still have another method that we need to do, which is destroy. So let's go look at that, and we'll do that in the next tutorial. And we'll also come, and we don't want to repeat ourselves. And if you notice, we're repeating this errors little snippet, we're repeating this form right here and right here. So we want to get rid of that and put these inside of this partials folder and call this content from the partials folder and just include it inside of this view. And of course, the button may have a little bit of a different text, such as add blog and edit blog, but I'm going to show you how to go about changing these things dynamically based on the view that you're in. Alright, so join me in the next tutorial.